Hi, long time no see. How fat you've gotten. Oh, stop drawing, it's gonna make you poor. Oh, don't get so upset, it's nothing personal. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to my channel, My Cup of Dreams. My name is May and I help you find your bliss. Today's video is going to be about how to handle criticism. I think that when I'm criticized, there are a lot of emotions coming up within me, and then I would react in a way that is defensive or angry or really unpleasant. And afterwards, I would feel bad about the fact that I reacted like that. And I've learned that it's important to recognize that when a piece of criticism really hurts us, our feelings, because there is something to be uncovered there. It's important to note that if a certain criticism didn't do anything to me, I didn't have a reaction to me at all, it doesn't matter how they wrap it, it wouldn't do much to me. But vice versa, if a certain comment would hurt me, it doesn't matter how they wrap it. Even if they say it in very nice words, it might still trigger me, because it's something that lies deeper within me. It's something, there are things that I think about myself that are in line with what they said. So it's important to notice. Back in the day, I used to pretend that I was fine with it and I was just laughing it off, but actually I think you could see on my face that it really hurt me, because I don't think we can hide the fact that we are hurt. But whenever someone was saying something about my appearance, I would think back, yeah, I don't think you're pretty, but I don't say it. But it didn't feel good thinking like that. It didn't feel good being harsh on them too. There was something within me that had to be resolved first. I didn't know this before, but now I realize that when someone gives a comment to you, they had to muster up the courage to say it. People who don't know me well, who criticize me, they will not per se notice the hurt on my face, and I would hold back to tell them what I exactly think. But when it comes to the people the closest to me who give a comment on who I am or criticize me, I would not hold back. I would lash out, I would get defensive, I would get angry. And afterwards I would feel really bad about it, because it's not my intention to hurt them, but that's what I do usually when I get upset. And so throughout the years, I have learned how to deal with that. I'm not going to say that it's perfect, that I don't lash out anymore, but it's a lot less than what I used to do. And it has helped me to become more zen, to understand myself better, and to take the criticism as something positive, as something that we can learn from. Obviously, in the moment itself, it's already too late. When I start to react, it's like, yeah, I try to keep the damage small. I try to be conscious about it, and I try to notice it, and I try not to react, really. All the work that comes with dealing with this comes afterwards. So here are my tips on how to deal with it. Step 1, we need to validate that these feelings are there for a reason. We need to validate that it's okay for us to feel this way. We need to validate that this comment really hurt us, and that it's okay for us to feel this way. It's okay for us to feel hurt. The worst thing that you could do in this case is to brush it away and to say, this is silly that I'm feeling like this. Don't diss yourself. Be kind to yourself, and tell yourself that it's fine for you to feel this way. Step 2, recognize that there is a shadow lying behind it, that there are limiting beliefs holding you back, that there are things that you believe about yourself that actually hurt you. And that's why when you get mirrored it back to you by someone, that's why it hurts so much. So you need to have the courage to confront yourself with those feelings and to have a look at it from a deeper level. A couple of videos ago, I talked about shadow work, so be sure to check that out. Here are some questions that will help you with your shadow work. You will have to focus on yourself. So, what is it exactly that triggered me? What is this triggering feeling? What is this exact feeling meaning? What are the exact words that triggered me? Why does it trigger me so much? What is it that I believe about myself that makes me feel this way? Where does this come from? What is the truth behind this? Take your time, go deep, dive deep, and understand what the shadow is all about. Step 3. Now it's time to focus on the other person, the person who actually gave me the comment. When it comes from someone that I don't even particularly respect, or that I don't particularly like, or who hasn't achieved what I wanted to achieve, I don't find it important to take their comment into consideration, except when it comes to what it does to me. But usually when it comes from a person that I care about and that I know they genuinely care about me, I find it very important to analyze where it comes from. Does it come from a frustration they have towards me? Why would they want to say it? What are their reasons? It must be difficult for them to say something like that to me. And I don't want the people around me to be on their tiptoes and to not be able to express their feelings to me. Step 4. After I've made this analysis and that I kind of know where it comes from and what I should do with it, I want to have this conversation again with my friend or family member, because I think that it makes a relationship better when you truly can be open about this. It's important for me to be honest with them, and that's what I will explain to them, so that I really appreciate their honesty, because honesty is so important in relationships. But I will also explain where this trigger came from, what really hurt me, and what were the exact words that hurt me. And I try to explain to them that I kind of felt this way due to certain reasons. So those were my tips for how to deal with criticism. So as you've noticed, it's more about the analysis afterwards, because when it's ongoing, it's very difficult to deal with it. But afterwards, you can take the time to think about it. You analyze it from your point of view, from their point of view, and you've talked about it. And because you've made this analysis, it puts you in a place of love. It puts you in a place of love and respect towards yourself and towards the other. You could choose to see criticism as a mirror. You could choose to see criticism as a law of attraction, bringing you that which you are meant to be confronted with. Because those feelings are there for a reason. If you discredit it, if you reject it, if you push it away, that feels horrible, and it's not how you are meant to deal with yourself. You are meant to love yourself, you are meant to respect yourself, and you are meant to bring that part of yourself to the light and to accept it. You must not allow for our boundaries to be stepped on, and it's also meant for us to learn how to defend ourselves in a loving way, without lashing out, without getting angry. Am I saying that I never lash out again? No, but it's a lot less than how I used to react. So that wraps up my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please feel free to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And as I always like to say, follow your bliss, because that's where you'll find your answers. Much love. Bye.